Look at all these random. This is how I create. I just get a bunch of random stuff together. And I hope that something works out. So, I also, I have the ability to plan, but at the same time, I'm not that great at it. And it's not that fun. Planning's not that fun. Hopefully my camera is positioned in a good way. It took me forever to get it set up, and I'm not certain about it. The way that I'm sitting to draw right now is very difficult. Maybe move a little bit. The first time I tried to do this, my breath, I was breathing into the camera mic. Maybe that sounds good to some people, but I did not think it was very good. I was not into it. So I was actually doodling earlier today, and I was thinking about the fact that I do these little things here. So I kind of draw the ground, or I began to draw the ground the same way that I draw clouds. And I think maybe I got that idea from, what was it? It was either Super Mario Brothers or Super Mario Brothers 3. I don't remember which. Look at these. But the clouds in Super Mario Brothers are actually the same sprite pattern as the bushes. And the reason I started doing the clouds like that is because when I'm drawing and I don't know what to draw, just doing this kind of like loosens me up. And then I just kind of liked the freeness of it. Hopefully the camera isn't doing anything wonky this time. Last time, I think because of the way that I had the GoPro positioned, it's the GoPro was, I don't know how to describe it, but the camera was flipping around, and I think it was trying to figure out which side was up So it was constantly doing this weird thing, and I tried to salvage as much as I could. And hopefully I've got the settings better and the camera position better. Alright, I don't want to do this. Sorry. I don't want to do this too much because I had an idea. Oops. I did way too much of that. Okay, I hope I'm not blowing into the camera mic. That would really suck. Remember, sometimes you have to destroy to create. And sometimes you have to create to destroy. Alright. It's dried up a little bit now. Let's see. Let's see what to do. You know, here's the thing. This pen, I actually don't know what it's for. I have so many pens and pencils. It might have just been a pen that I stole somewhere. Excuse me. I didn't steal it. I'm certain of that. But I mean, it's probably a pen that I just kinda, I don't know, found its way to me somehow. And because I didn't know what it was, I never really used it. And now I'm just trying to use up all of my random stuff so that I can just cut down on the confusion and junk. So hopefully I get this drained of its ink relatively soon. But you know, having good throwaway junky art stuff, I don't know, it frees me up because art supplies cost so much. And having art supplies that you really don't care about and that you know it doesn't matter how much you use, it doesn't matter. So Well, I wanna thank. I gained 4 subscribers just from my first drawing video. I gained 1 subscriber a long time ago from just some of the random driving videos that I was doing. I kind of wonder if putting the driving videos up alongside these art videos, I wonder if that's not a great idea or what. Okay, well, let's get rid of this. I don't know if I've already said this, but I do plan on the future making videos where I don't talk at all. Because I'm certain that many people don't really need to hear my voice all the time. And if you're asking yourself, does he know what he's doing right now? The answer is, oh, definitely not. I don't know what I'm doing, where this is gonna go. I'm pretty sure this is just gonna be a random. I mean, I don't see it being anything other than some trees and maybe a couple clouds. But that's alright. It's fun to draw trees and clouds. Bob Ross taught us that, right? I hope that was not hurtful for people. Let's end it. That was very squeaky. What's this? This is 01, 08. It is interesting. As you draw more, you build up a personal lexicon. Symbols and shapes that you go back to again and again and again. And sometimes ideas as well. And every once in a while you start doing what I'm doing right now. And you go, why did I decide to do that? This is taking way too much time. I said, I have a lot of random stuff. One thing I never did do was really learn how to paint. The most that I've done is kind of what I'm doing right now, which is using paint as sort of I don't know, a way of just laying down color really quickly. Speaking of things that I want to get rid of, there's an old highlighter. And it's amazing how long this thing has lasted. So anyone who thinks, like I used to, that it's all about how expensive your stuff is, or that you need the right materials or something like that, that is just going to get into your way. Get in your way of progressing and learning and growing. Because it's really not about that. I should have brought out the thicker pen sooner. I love the thick lines there. This is great. Let's leave that in the background. Just fade it a little bit. Some thick clouds. You know, here's a rule that I can't get away from. It's like the rule of threes. And I got away from it a little bit with the trees. I think I tend to stick to the rule a little bit too much. And I think sometimes it limits me. You know, like 3 is a good number. I don't remember what the rules about. So, what the purpose is. I mean, the purpose, of course, is to make more beautimous drawings and paintings. I need some white out. It's amazing, this white, these jelly rolls, they don't look like they're doing much. But once you step back and really look at it, you can see how helpful they can be. I like that too. You're thinking, what's he doing? Why would he make the clouds thicker? These clouds are too thick. Maybe. Oh, I didn't like that. It's getting too excited. Let's see. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. Alright. Let's do this though. So, this might be weird, but a lot of the trees around here have like growth on them. Like, there's a lot of greenery and vines and stuff. So you might be like, well, what is this? But it's actually, there's a lot of that here. do this a lot with these things that kind of float a little bit, and they're kind of like floating off the ground, like a fantasy. You might not have, a long time ago, maybe I should have said that. You're like watching this going, what is that? What are those things? Alright, you know what? I'm getting tired, and I also don't know. I don't know if this, I don't know if the video is good or not. So I think maybe I should stop. I'm kind of getting, now so I'm getting to the end of the drawing. So, alright guys. Let's call this one complete. And thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Oh, it didn't. I thought it would click. I hope the camera angle was okay. Let's do this. All right, goodbye, my friends.